Okay, now that we're almost good, right? Well, that's, gonna be it from me. This is the last one. And it's a good old favourite of mine and Mark's and everybody's, by the sounds of it, you dirty bastards. And it's a bit of a techno touch on the old granny's fannies. So, let's take it away.
Granny's valleys, I love them. Ooh, oxygenating folds, Granny's valleys, ooh, so I can get right inside. It's gotta be over 60. Granny's valleys, I love them. Octogenarian folds. Granny's valleys, ooh, so I can get right inside. They've gotta be over 60. You're gifted, you're intelligent, you're lovely, and you're fun. But you're garish. You're an idiot. You're lacking in flint. And you're flatulent. I wish you would have went down the front as well at the back. I'll tell you that one. I'll tell you that. Granny's fannies, I love them. Oxygen info. Granny's fannies, ooh, so I can get right inside. It's gotta be over 60. Granny's fannies, I love them. Get right inside there, Paulsy.
Might be a bit dry and you might have to spit on it, but yeah. Might be a bit dry and you might have to spit on it, but yeah.
It gotta be over 60. It gotta be over 60. It gotta be over 60. It gotta be over 60.
Well, I think we've set the standard there. And I hope the rest of this festival is a lot fucking better. Musically and content-wise.
The festival was much better than that, wasn't it, Matthew? Please welcome to the show, the people's favourite, Lindsay Mumford! Yeah, I thought I'd subject you to another round of Granny's Fannies, because let's face it, we all love that track, don't we?
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
I find it deeply disturbing.
It is deeply disturbing. It is deeply disturbing.
Getting into your head bit.
Doesn't it just? Doesn't it just? I need to move that camera up a little bit. Watch. There we go. So, I hope you've been well after the week's break. We are here today, and Lindsay's here.
Yep.
The people's favourite. Everybody loves Lindsay's breakdown on the tracks, so I'm going to leave Lindsay in control. I'll see you all later. Bye. I'm surplus to requirement at this point. Better not actually be something.
That dog could hear me coming up the street.
I know, right?
Good 20 yards away.
I know.
I don't know how.
I'm just going to go and check, Lindsay. You're in control of the show for 5
Oh
minutes.
my God. What's happening? What do I do? What buttons do I press? I've been deserted. So there we go. That's the first of the sort of technical hitches for the night.
No, it turns out somebody farted outside the door and the dog went mental.
Yeah.
That's usually what happens.
Well, as I said, I can hear the dog walking.
Yeah.
As I'm walking up the footpath.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, how the hell can it hear me?
It knows your car. It knows everybody's car. Literally, you can't sneak up on this ice. It's ridiculous. The dog is still chuntering away in the background.
Yep.
Anyway, we are here to do the 16th shout out because we took a break last week.
Understandably.
Yeah, it was after Clownfest, wasn't it? And
Yeah.
you know, sometimes we need a break, right? Sometimes we need a break. Yeah, Clownfest was stressful, but nearly 4,000 people came to Clownfest, which was absolutely amazing. And then another couple of thousand people have watched the individual sets.
Yes.
They've honestly the individual sets now are hitting really, really good numbers. So it means people are wanting to come back and see them, which is great.
It's rather good, I have to say.
Clownfest, yeah. It did do really well, didn't it? The music was fucking stonking.
That's it.
Really, really
my
was.
favourite night was the techno night, but you know.
Obviously. Yeah, I didn't play the techno night. I decided to play the night after. Is the sound okay out there? Can everybody be heard? Can everybody be heard over the music? Is everything okay? Yada, 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 yada. I'm just going to refresh the page because I know that there was a couple of late entries in. So here we go. And then we will dive on into it. Let's just do a quick couple of hellos to everybody in the place so far. Dynamics, as you can see, Dynamics. Yep. Jordan Williams, Mind Manipulation, Benjamin Laquacious Sorensen. I can never say that. Hawkwind. Inky the Cat, Grey One, Tollington, Morgan Juniper. I don't see a track in the thread for you today. Ollie G, Hostapal. War Minstrel, who is running his ear over my track as we speak. Stefan Johansson is in the building, and I'm sure a few other people. Oh, Smokehouse Sounds is in the building as well. I've not seen your name. And Elsa is in the place as well. So we are all here. We are all ready. Shall we pop on with the first track within the show?
Yes.
And the first track within the show this week is I Am Maniac. He got in literally just as we posted at exactly the same time. Yeah. So, like I say, Lindsay is in the place, and we all know that it's your opinion, Lindsay's opinion, that matters more. So, No,
I disagree. I'm like
Tell that to the people in the chat.
I'm like a conduit.
Oh.
I'm a conduit, you see, for the opinions of our viewers.
Oh, okay.
And our contributors.
I'm just going to say it needs a bigger kick drum and an acid line, you know. So, and I do have a track in the thread, so I'm going to play that at 8 o'clock. Me and Lindsay listened to it beforehand, and we decided that the percussion is a little loud, and the vocals need lifting a little bit. Funnily enough, it was the vocals that I pulled down just before I exported the track. So,
and there's a stutter on the. Is it on the
kick at the beginning?
At the beginning that needs to be filtered because actually it's just too intense. A little bit. You know, that was my criticism anyway. You'll hear it.
Yes, indeed you will at 8 o'clock. Okay, so kicking off with Marios. Right, sit back, everybody. Do whatever it does that relaxes you. I have no idea what that is, and I don't wish to know. You're all a bunch of perverts. That I do know. Oh. Let's just turn that down a bit. Nice bit of breakbeat to kick us off. And he's got a stutter on it as well. Let's move this over a little bit. There we go, stutter. I bet I'll stutter edit as well. I bet he's not micro edited it. Stefan Attic, how's it going, my man? Alan Crawford says track of the night. What, for this one? Or mine? Or like if it's mine, I'm very appreciative of that. But like, can we hear it first? Me and Lindsay were chatting about this earlier as well. You can be perverts over anything. It doesn't have to be sexual. It can be mechanical. It can be wooden. It can be plastic.
I've discovered that I'm a mechanical pervert. I get a dopamine rush by taking machines and warping them. So, you know.
And We're good with this, Linz. We are good with this.
Whatever floats your boat.
Exactly, right? I don't know if you've noticed on Lindsay's profile, but she's just bought another bike.
Can't help it. Can't help it.
Yeah, but you had how long off of building bikes? Like 20 odd years or something?
Well, yeah, because the last ones were 2006 was the last time I entered a
So
competition.
literally nearly 20 years.
So yeah, well the thing is, there was a 20-year gap before that as well.
Oh, okay.
So I did some in my early 20s, some in my early 40s, and now I'm doing some in my early 50s. It's, you know, no, wait, early 40s? No, early 60s. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I lost a decade. Keeps on happening.
That was those last 3 years, wasn't it? That decade that's gone.
Ugh.
Okay, so I like this. Good way to kick off the show. Tough. Got attitude.
I like it because I find breakbeat a little bit glitchy sometimes.
Yeah.
This isn't, it's got a flow.
Yeah, it's... You know where you're going with it.
Yeah, I know where I'm going with it, and it's...
Oh!
Yeah.
That was needed, Marios. That was needed, that new
Jordan.
synth line.
Yes. I'm an engineer.
I know Hostible's got a track in the thread this evening. Haven't seen anything from you, Jonathan Arcross, for a while. And Darren Cole's got a track in the thread as well. He's not made any music for about 2 years, so I guess because Darren Cole made a track, I'm like, fuck it, I've got to make one.
Even if it is only one every year.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping for more. Matt Dobbs is waiting for a remix from me as well. I noticed he's got a track in the thread tonight as well. Oh, John has posted in the thread tonight. Excellent. Your jazzy sprinkles have been missed at the show, mate.
It's definitely got a Japanese feel to it.
The picture swaying you a little bit here, maybe?
Nope. Just the actual sounds themselves.
Okay.
I mean, the picture goes with the track.
Yeah. And he's called it Tito? Second phase. Tio. Almost Japanese sounding as well. I like it. Solid 8, if not more. Maybe an 8.5. Flowed really nicely. Sound selection was on point. That synth line that came in around about here was absolutely needed. There's your glitch. Ollie G says 8 somethings near 9 kitties. Cool track. Like the slicing in between. Yeah, it's really, really good. Dynamix gave it an 8. Synthene gave it a 9. Actually, Dynamix changed his mind and gave it an 8.7. Benjamin says 9 easy. Let's not rock into the next one, thank you. So yeah, Linz, would you like to give the people your professional criticism on that one?
Mellow breakbeats, rather nice. It's the sort of thing. As I said, I can. Sometimes I put on breakbeats and I'm thinking to myself,
yeah,
I can't really relax to this.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I can't really dance to it, and I can't really relax to it. That flowed.
Yeah, that was perfect. Yeah. It was lovely. It was sublime. It was really, really nice. And Marios always makes absolutely gorgeous music. So, okay, from one extreme to other. Fixer Acid has put in the next track, and this guy's usually acid core, so you're gonna love this one, Linz.
Needs more cowbell.
Always needs more bloody cowbell. The cowbell monster is in the building.
My Street Fighter Firestorm, by the way, has got more cowbell stickers on it now.
Really?
Yeah.
Speaking of stickers, I got handed some stickers in the post with a card from Alan. Some Dynamix stickers. Not that you can see them there because the light's a bit gash. Oh, we need a Clown Army jukebox with all or 1 or 2 sentences. Lindsay's description. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. Get the feeling this is going to be bang. Darren Cole says, listening while working, got tomorrow off
Quite a
for
few people
working
are
late
listening while
though.
working.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's not
If you
lockdown
can do
anymore.
it.
Yeah, if you can do it.
Machines and sound systems.
Do you know what this sounds like?
Not Hawkwind.
Yes!
No!
I'm kidding you. This is the sort of stuff they were doing in the mid-80s.
I don't think there's going to be a kick drum in it. We're like a minute in and nothing. It's only a 4-minute track.
Machines and sound systems.
Okay, there we go.
There we go. This bit doesn't sound like what.
No.
That first bit, that big sort of intro, was very much their sort of album tracks in the mid-80s. Very sort of sci-fi and spooky with warped voices and lots of synth stuff, you know?
Bad Badger sends, Linz will be the only person that gets this, but stay clean. I guess we're talking working with machines? No oil over everything?
I don't know.
Yeah, Lindsay didn't get that.
Wait a minute. Yes. I do get it.
Yeah.
But it is actually a Motorhead track.
Ah, okay. He had a go at me last time because I said the kick was muffled. Is that kick muffled?
I
I don't know if muffled's quite the right word,
Yeah.
but just
It's a Motorhead rap, see?
okay.
It's off the overkill You say it's muffled. No, it's
Distorted.
yes, it's
Yeah.
heavily distorted. It's meant to be.
Yeah, again.
It didn't sound like it was unintentionally muffled. It sounded like
Yeah,
it was
intentionally distorted. Yeah. I like my kicks super clean, he says.
Machines and sound systems.
Yeah, Dynamic says half ambient, half core, a bit anxious. Yeah, I agree.
I liked it.
You only liked it because it wasn't core for very long.
Yeah, that's it. but again, here we have the same sort of thing with core. It can be too much.
Yes.
That was using core as a middle bit that made a statement, but then it faded away at both ends. I don't know. I liked it.
I kind of agree with Alan. It's a bit ambient, it's a bit core, and for me, I'd like the two to separate. You know?
I like the mix. And the core sounds like the kick drum sounds like a giant machine.
Yes.
It's like you're in the belly of the beast. Do you know what I mean? It's like trying to get. It's like if your cabin on a big ocean liner is right next to the engine.
Yeah. And you can hear it just chuntering away there, like.
I would sleep like a baby.
You really are a machine pervert, aren't you?
Yes.
Nothing wrong with that, Linz. I'm going to give that one a solid 8. Like Alan said, it was a bit ambient, bit core, and kind of felt a bit anxious, and I get that, and I think that's where he was going with it. What I do to that is clean the kick up a little bit more. I think that the ambient and the core went well together. I would like to see a cleaner kick on that one. He's going to moan at me so much for that.
Okay, Bad Badger says he wouldn't party to it. I
No.
agree. It's not a dance track. It's
Yeah.
not a party track. It's an album track.
Yes.
It's part of a journey.
Actually, it did remind me of one of the early hydraulics kind of stuff where it wasn't like pounding techno. It was kind of like trying to be musical techno.
Yes. Yeah, I could see that.
Hydraulics number 1 being the main. Okay, who we got here? Oh, John Alchemy. He's got a cameraman again. He's got a cameraman.
Either that or he's mounted the camera on a load of springs and it's just bouncing around hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah.
Really floppy bunchies. It's just wee.
Does sound like there's a bit of YouTube compression going on this. Oh no, I'm wrong. We just need to wait for the actual kick. Yeah, Matt Dobbs is in the building, and he does have a track in a little later on. I persuaded him not to put a fucking link in that I would have to download that would crash the entire system and mean that you guys would have to wait for 3 minutes whilst I downloaded it. So thanks, Matt. And also, Matt, I found the pen drive with the vocals that you sent me, so that track might be actually be in the works soon.
Yeah, I like a drone.
I like that John's got like some action to his videos these days. Who have you oh, is John in? Is John, let's have a quick look. No, John Alchemy is not in the building today. It would be nice to know who he employed to do the camera work. Can somebody give me some feedback on the sound, please? Are we audible over the music? Can't guarantee that, Bad Badger. Says I need a piss. Nobody have any fun whilst I'm gone. Can't guarantee that. We just have to. If that was the case, we'd have to pause the show and just wait. And I don't think we're on for doing that.
Nope.
Oh, Jonathan Arcross says his sister did the video, I think. Nice that you can get family members to do this. My sister wouldn't even fucking dream of doing that for me. Thank you very much, Jason. Thank you very much, Jordan. Oh, God. The light, I don't know if I can read that out, but he says Michael J. Fox on camera. Dark. Dark. We know Matt's dark, though, right? Nice acid light. I'd like to know where it was coming from. I'll bet £1 million it's not the GD3MO. This was for the 909 thing that... Yes, it is. This is my take on the 2023 909 Day for Hardware Jams weekend. Oh, that's a lot of text. I upload TR8 and the TR8S loaded with 909 samples. TR8 peaks on purpose to overdrive the main layer of the kick, and yada yada yada. If you want to read that, go over.
I dance to this.
I dance to this. Glad it's not side trance. It would fit. Yeah, I know.
You know.
Lucy H, how's it going? Mitchell says I dance to this car alarm. Oh, I dance to a car alarm. Depends on whether the chemicals are good enough.
I remember coming back from a club once from quite a while ago. It was completely out of it. We needed to stop for a piss in a hedge. And she just suddenly disappeared into a dark zone. There's a party, there's a party, there's a party. So I ran after her. It wasn't a party, it was a milking shed.
Ages to get back,
ages to get her back in the car.
It's like that scene from Spaced where the parcel rider is at the traffic lights, just dancing away at the traffic lights. Yeah, we're all techno goblins here. We are all techno goblins. We really are. If it's got a rhythmical beat, we'll fucking stand there for hours and dance. Savage acid light.
But it's the drone that keeps you going. The drone and
Warren says I dance to a milking shed, no problems.
Guess what is about 40 foot away from my house.
Milking shit. Oh yeah, I've been. Yeah. This is true. Slamming stuff from John Alchemy, always is. If I was on a dance floor, I would not turn my nose up at that.
Nope.
I would be right at the front, screaming away, punching the air.
Proper live techno.
Yeah, proper live techno. Got to give him kudos for being live. Is there anything you change?
The only thing I would say, as with most live techno, is sometimes when the beat comes back in, it's a bit unpredictable.
Okay, yeah,
But
I get that.
it's live techno.
Yeah, I get that.
It's difficult to do a breakdown and then a slight build up to warn people and then bring the beat back in again. Do you know what I mean? So it's not a criticism, it's an observation. How about that?
No, I get it. And for me, the 909 has got the worst drum kit in the world in it.
Yeah.
And people are going to hate me for this. But
I live on a farm. I lived on a farm since. I live on a farm.
I hate the 909. It's or the 808. They're just absolutely donkey kicks. They really, unless you're overdriving them, which John did and said he did.
Yeah.
You know, to make it sound better. They sound really donkey. Like one day I'll play you the kick on this thing, and it's just horrific. Unless you're separating it out and like So kudos for John, and I'm going to give him a 909 for the 909 day. How about that?
So good for sort of Slav hard bass, but not really good for anything else.
No. Again, you've got to separate the kick out. You've got to process it massively to make it sound really good. It just sounds like a wet paper box being hit with a fucking drum. Honestly, anyway, let's move on, shall we? Right, Darren Cole is bending the rules because that's what Darren Cole does. He didn't want to stick it in the thing, and I'm guessing this one. It's not even private. You could have put this in the thread, you person. Apparently he went to see the Aphex Twin the other day and he was like, I got inspired. So This is not what we're used to listening to from Darren Cole. I've had a quick listen. Usually Darren Cole is smooth, slick, really good melodies. This is completely different. DJ skip it, so I've not really got a feel for the whole thing, but I did say it was a little bit quirky to what you usually do, Darren. Like the kick pan. There we go. See, that's what we're used to from Darren Cole. Evolving pads, nice,
Swelling.
Yeah. So it's nice to hear a little bit of that in there from Darren.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. The light says, wouldn't even let me put a vocal on it, the wench. Well, I can understand that. Your whole ethos, Mad Dogs, is depression. And Darren Cole didn't want that over this track.
This works.
Yeah, oh yeah. Badger says, this sounds exactly like someone that's just seen the Aphex Twin and has gone home to rethink everything, but I don't mean that negatively.
I like the fact that the emphasis of the beat is on the snare rather than the kick chain.
Yeah.
Which is very drum and bass.
It's almost bagpipe-esque. Don't think you need the acid here. It's a bit too busy for the break. See, and now you pull it out. Honestly, I'm getting bagpipes.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. I want to stick my kilt on and do a jig.
It's an interesting hook.
Yes, yeah. Maybe a different tone to it. No,
it's because it's,
it works.
Yeah, because it's so trilly. It actually, I don't know, it's a good counterpoint to the sort of depth of everything else.
It happens once every blue moon. Jonathan R. across there. It's definitely got a folky vibe to it, yeah?
Yeah, that little bit did, yes.
Yeah. Ollie G says rule beat, I agree. I only said it didn't need the acid line for like 8 bars. Just calm down, people. Christ, like saying a tune doesn't need an acid line for like 8 bars and people lose their shit.
Yeah, but, you know, it is a very unusual statement from me.
It is a very unusual statement for me. Okay, so about an 808, I think, on that one. What I would do with it is I'd change the tone of the bagpipey. But like that's literally all I do, and that's a personal preference thing. Lynn's thought it worked.
Yeah, I thought it worked because it was just, it was nice and surprising.
Yep.
The only thing I would say is it didn't have to come in quick. It was just bam,
boom,
and it was
and
there.
in. Yeah,
and
yeah.
Poof, and it was gone.
Okay.
So do you know what I mean? Like an intro.
Oh no! We're diametrically opposed on the intro.
Just a little short intro. Do you know what I mean? Okay. How about this then? How about starting off with a little bit of bagpipes?
Maybe.
Do you know what I mean?
Maybe.
And then the theme recapitulates later on.
Yeah. I can see that. Okay, so you're gonna have to stare at us for what is essentially 5 minutes and 34 seconds. This is the first track I've made in 2 years. It started off as the admin sample challenge track, and I liked it so much that I thought I'd polish it up. And seeing as though I actually won that, which I'm surprised at because there were so many other more well-crafted tracks in there, but I got the most amount of votes, so I thought I'd polish it up a little bit and make it work a little better. I did ditch Eric's vocals in favor of some samples from Split, but they need
bringing up in the mix.
Bringing up in the mix bit. So anyway, here is my track. Feel free to fucking rip it apart. Like I say, it's not a mix or a master. It's literally, it came off of Ableton about 3 hours ago.
They keep calling us the Lord.
I'm fine. Hello, dog.
And the thing Lindsay said about it is, this is you? Oh, yeah, this is me. It's a completely different style.
Now we're not perfect, but
Tell it needs a mix and a master. Yes, indeed, Ben.
we're all struggling. They have to admit that.
Oh yeah. The Gaz put the drum beats in and he labelled them as trap, and they were the ones that appealed to me the most.
They keep calling us the Lord. We're all struggling. They have to admit that.
Yeah, drums are a bit loud occasionally, and that's why it's got to be mastered.
We're all struggling. They have to admit that.
Yeah. Symphonate, the little swing at the end of the acid, I agree. It's portamento, isn't it, rather than swing?
Timing. The timings.
The Lord.
acid line.
Acid line. High note on the acid line.
Yeah, it just keeps getting louder.
The restraint is admirable.
I think it kind of matches my mood at the moment. Just low, empty.
Cool.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you, Centinades.
And it's the second time I've heard it in an hour, and I'm not bored with it.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Oh, thank you, The Light. A very listener-friendly track.
Which is very unusual for you.
I know, right? Pick a kick drum, acid line. This has not. Well, I mean, it has an acid line. Thank you, DJ Norman. Nicely produced tune. And that's it.
It's very good.
I mean, I'm surprised it won. Like Gaz's track and who else was it? One Does track and Tollington's track were just like brutally good. And so to get the most amount of votes for that, which is essentially a really low, slow, empty kind of track, I was very surprised. But thank you everybody for voting for me, and I might make this track available. It's in Warren's hands now, so maybe he will mix it a little bit better for me, and or give me some advice, and I'll do the mixing myself. It's the first track that I've actually completed in Ableton that I'm kind of happy with as well, so that's a bonus.
Disturbingly hypnotic. There we go.
Yes, Darren, I don't think it needs the 303 for the last 3.5 bars. Yes, absolutely. Thank you all for your very kind words. They are much appreciated. Thank you. Sorry, what's going on here? We don't want the album. What's this? Okay. Let's go there. So yeah, that was me. Thank you all so much for listening. Tear it apart if you want. Oh, Synthonate says please release it. Well, maybe I will. I had no intention of releasing it, but
Constructive criticism is always welcome.
it is. DJ Norman says I'll mix and master it. I'll send. Are you working in Ableton, Norman? If you're working in Ableton, I can send you the file almost now. Send me a message on Facebook and I'll get it over to you. Actually, screw that. Hold on.
Hello, dog.
Somebody let me know if that works. Yeah, there we go. I'll try and do that again. Copy link address, that might not work. It never usually does.
Whoa.
No, that doesn't work.
what's happening.
I'll let you talk about this one.
It's a bit schizophrenic.
Okay, so I've just put a link up. Let me know if that works. It should do. It's ready. It's working on mine. So if that works for you, that's everything. That's the Ableton file. It's just got the samples in there and everything. So have at it, people.
I feel like we've gone through about 5 tracks in the last 20 seconds.
Link works. Excellent. So there it is, people. There's my track. Have at it. Literally have at it. Downloading now. Thank you, Half God.
And now we've got a repeat of what we had earlier, and yeah, it's strange. It's like a montage.
Yeah. We need a motherfucking montage! I don't know why there are 291 files in there. There really shouldn't be that many. Delight put it perfectly. I feel like I'm living in a block of flats with loads of different people making music. Badger says this sounds like Mike Patton is involved. I get where you're coming from, fella.
Yeah, it's very, very experimental.
Isn't it? Isn't it?
And it's quite intriguing. It's keeping my interest.
Yeah, I know Phil says too random, and for me it is too random. I don't know why there are 390 some files in there. I've got no idea. There shouldn't be that many. Jason Mars says lots of good ideas but no direction. Break it up. Simplify it. Simplify it. This isn't a dance track, and so for me it's really hard to mark in any way. Ollie G says a weird but interesting piece of music.
It's almost like, I mean, there we go.
And we're off into a different
change,
direction.
Completely different. And now to another one.
Yeah.
So there's these little bits where, whoa.
John David Jones. Soundscape of the worst hangover I've had or something. Nice deep bassy sounds. Lucy 8 says this track is rather odd. Bad Badger says love it but can't dance to it. Loads of execute files in there. This is the first time I've done a collect all and save on my own. So if there's something wrong in there, please, you know. I don't know why there's that. Let me just have a.
So many ideas.
Yeah.
Each one could be a track.
Yeah.
Or at least half of a track.
I've got 198 files in there, but that's able to. Oh, loads of kicks. What the fuck's going on? I know why. I know why. It's not all of those are being used. It's got kits in there. I've kind of fucked that up a little bit.
This is the thing, as DJ Jones says, every single little excerpt is really quite
interesting,
intricate and interesting, and well done.
Yeah.
And it doesn't last for very long, and then something else comes in. You think, oh my god, there's so much work went into that one as well.
Yeah. Okay, so what I'm seeing from the folder that I've got is you want the recorded folder. You don't want anything else that's in there, because everything else is yeah, oof, right? Because everything else is downloaded from kits that I've got in Ableton. You just want the recorded folder. You don't want the samples folder, I believe. But I hope that works. Warren loaded it up and it worked on his Ableton. So hopefully you guys can work something out there.
Turbo Jazz.
What a great name!
What
a great name!
That was Turbo Jazz.
Yeah. I don't know how I can mark those tracks because
it was very jazzy. That's the thing. The way that jazz wanders about all over the place. Yeah. It was almost freeform jazz, but because it was electronic, Turbo Jazz.
Jazz.
Wow.
Chaz. Okay,
I quite liked it. It's really weird for me because I hate jazz.
5 minutes and 39 seconds. I will miss the first minute because I'm going to make a coffee.
Yes, please. Okay. Whew, I've got to get over the last track first. Nice bass sounds. Two very strange tracks in a row. Mid-range is abstract, but the bass sounds are sort of holding it together. The Lynn's Confused show. 2 confusing tracks in a row. Well. Another really strange track.
Got flow to it.
Well, this is what I was saying. DJ Normal Norman said it was abstract. Yes, a lot of the mid-range and the higher register sounds are abstract, but the bass is rolling on.
Hostile does some weird stuff. It's good, but some weird stuff.
Yes.
Jason Marsh says people need to confirm their state of mind or the drugs they were making when on the track. Fireflake's just joined us. Your set for Clownfest was fucking amazing, mate. In fact, I'm going to leave you tonight with a little bit from that.
This is the musical version of beatnik poetry.
And this is why we love you on the show, Linz. This is why we love you on the show. I'd be struggling now. I'd be like, I don't really know how you like, but you know. And Paul Flanger has just turned up. It's a quirky number.
And just when you think you're getting a handle on it, it changes.
Alan Ginsberg in music?
Alan Ginsberg, yeah.
Okay.
1960s acid guru.
Okay.
Yes. He was a beatnik poet.
I'm guessing this was all done on one box? Yeah, live jam samples, polyphonic jam, live modal samples. Blatantly, his girlfriend sat down over there going, "Come on, mate, hurry up." Yes, Jason, it needs Shatner quoting Lucy in the sky with diamonds over the top of it.
Yes!
Lucy in the sky with diamonds. I can see that.
It's beatnik poetry.
Yeah. So we've hit a little weird portion of the night, have we?
As somebody said, and the theme for tonight is strange.
Yeah.
Whoa, 2 strange tracks
In a row. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Don't really know how to mark that one, fella. However, I will say that if I was in a club and you've got like a drum and bass room and then you've got a techno room and then you've got that in the chill out room, perfect. Like
Yeah.
that's what I'd want to hear in the chill out room, to just give me a breather from like the pounding, 130 BPM business techno and the 170 jump up drum and bass, which is all we get in clubs these days. That's how I would be. So in that point, it would be perfect for it.
Shatner, I need my pain. You can't take away my pain. My pain is who I am. The Undiscovered Country?
Yeah, I've actually watched the entire films not very long back, but yeah, they get worse. I prefer the reboots actually. The reboots are much better.
Yeah, but they haven't got Shatner in.
No, and they're not as hammy.
Love Shatner.
Okay, so I don't know whether I can put a number to that one, fella, but like in that setting, if you were in the chill out room, you're getting a 9 because it's a breather, it's a breath of fresh air. Especially if you were doing it live, then I'd
And
give you
also,
kudos for that.
damn well, there'll be people sitting there going,
Oh,
wow.
wow. Yeah. With the projectors going and, altered states and all that. Okay, well, it's great to see this guy back at Clownfest HQ, Clown HQ. 726 tracks. David Johnson has taken a break recently, and that's not surprising because he's a fucking machine. I can't remember why he said he'd been taking a break, but he's back with a tune called Fold, original mix by DJ Jones, 7 minutes and 22 seconds long. I'm looking forward to this, David, so it better be fucking
get your
good.
Motorhead shit. Stay Clean is from the Overkill album.
Hostapol says, haha, my ideal audience. So you banged it right on the head, mate. You really did. So for aiming for your audience and performing for your audience, you had it absolutely perfect.
Especially if you'd actually had that video on a big projector screen.
Behind you, yeah. The video was nicely done, mate. It really was. Was that your girlfriend sat on the floor, by the way? So we have a plodding German track by the sound of it. Oh, hello, no, it's a Europop now.
Yes, have no sleep.
Hostapol says not yet, but a mate. Oh, okay. Well, there's scope for some sort of romantic entanglement, and I wish you all the luck there, Hostapol. You sound like a great guy. Your studio tour for Clownfest was just insanely fucking trolly. So well done. Yeah, half god, half beast. Energy attracts energy, right? And so yeah, you saying we're all strange? Yes. We are. Lucy H says something that sounds like a coherent track. Incredible.
But yeah, it's got a Belgian techno mixed with Europop feel to it.
Yes, it has, right? It's got that German plod to it.
Yeah.
Love the stutter. DJ Jones's tracks are always produced really fucking well. DJ Jones says it's easy to sound coherent after those. Not gonna lie.
This works really well. It's very European.
And it's 7 minutes long. Where are you going to go with it, fella?
Another one I can purchase to speed up.
That's exactly what I do with his tracks.
Funnily enough, for a change, I would agree with you. I would like to hear this
Touch faster?
just a little bit faster, and then I'd be all
Wonder
over
what speed
it.
it. Oh, my chaos patch off. Wonder what speed it is. DJ Jones, what speed is it? I'm going to say 135. It's very
say,
plod speed. DJ Norman says it's got a drum code, Phil. You mean business techno? Yeah, Sid today says 130 as well. I kind of agree.
If it was 145, I'd be all over it. Personal taste. I know a lot of people like about 130, 133.
It's just too slow. It's just too slow. I did a DJ Jones mix and popped his stuff up to 170. It sounded great.
170. Oh yeah. I can't move at 170. I have a resonant frequency between 145 and 150.
And that's it.
That's it. Anything outside of that, and I'm not quite sure if I can keep up with it.
I like this synth sound that's come in. It's moved it along really nicely. It is a little bit Europop.
Yeah, but I like it. It's just got a little bit of darkness to it that just takes it outside of the Europop sound.
Yeah, I agree. DJ Norman says, fuck off, I like drum code. You're allowed to like whatever you want. I like 170 BPM speeded up techno. So, you know. Symphony says it's catchy.
It is very catchy.
It's funny you say that, Lucy. Lucy says, fantastic 90s Saturday night vibe. Watch out for the new challenge coming in the URL group. Not saying anything more about that until Eric has finalised what he's actually going to fucking do. Bad Badger, you know what I love about Clown Army? Everything! Bad Badger, I swear I'll get that circuit off to you sometime this week. It's probably going to be Friday. So we've done a little bit of a swap. I got this and this, which I'm really looking forward to, and this, which I swapped for my circuit. I'm not going to get the anal dildo out. Actually, I will.
Oh, yes.
Linz came in and noticed this in the corner and said, what's that small thing? And then she went, has it been anywhere?
I like the synth stab. I think it's a really good counterpoint to the rest of it.
Yeah, I agree.
But I like synth stab.
Oh,
so,
Jesus.
They make me feel ravey.
Try that.
What?
Your mic wasn't even on. I don't know how you were being heard.
Okay.
It is now.
Alright, that's familiar.
Fuck.
Have I been just mouthing?
No. You've been coming through. It comes through there, but like,
Right, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
Alright.
Weird.
Oh well, weird.
Yeah, that's the Volca sample.
It's a proper head nodder. This one.
It reminds me of the almost reminds me of the Uber Drug stuff that came through in the early 2000s. Very, very good stuff. Again, I would pitch it up. I might give it licking a 9.
Yeah, I know.
Intelligent.
Yeah.
Got groove.
Yeah, it's got groove.
Yeah. The only thing we'd like to see from that, David Johnson, is speed it up a little bit.
And that's only personal taste. Right, mic was on, it just wasn't monitoring apparently.
Yes.
Everybody could hear everything I was saying. Oh my god, I hope I haven't said anything.
No, that's usually my fault. I usually stick my foot in my mouth. So yeah, David, I'm going to give you licking a 9 on that one. The production level was fantastic. Loved the addition of the synth and the stabs halfway through. Bit ploddy is the only thing.
Yeah, see, but that's only because it's 133. If it was 145,
yeah, it wouldn't be
go,
ploddy.
oh, it's driving.
Yeah,
Do you know
exactly,
what I mean?
right? Exactly.
It's proper steam train shot. You know what I'm saying?
And then you'd have probably gotten over the 9 for me, I think, on that one. But good work nonetheless, David. Well done. Good to see you back. Good to see you back.
That synth stab is in my head. It's
I
a hook.
love them. I absolutely love synth stabs. Absolutely fucking.
I
love
can still
synth
hear
stabs.
it playing inside my head. I've got an earworm now, so you know that's it.
It's not Granny's Fanny then.
Do. There we go.
Okay, so next up, Sean James. He's called himself Synthenate these days. I don't know whether he has for this
DJ
one.
Jones is going to make an even slower track next
Please
time.
don't.
Fuck us off.
Please don't. Please don't do that. That's really mean. So yeah, Sean James, absolutely brutally good producer. Really looking forward to this. So let's rock on into it. Sounds like it's going to be techno.
God, we're only an hour in. This is already boring a hole in the side of my head.
Just going to knock it down a bit. 1, 2, 1, 2. Apparently, it's supposed to make your bass sound like a synth.
Okay. Sounds like fun.
It's been after one of those for a while. Just going to knock it down a little more. Just a normal distortion pedal from Blacks.
Eyes closed dancing track for me. This one. This would be spot on.
Is that a monkey?
Sounded like it.
DJ Jones says, good, cool groove. Thought it was Paul Flanger for a second. There's no side trance in this, and Paul Flanger just does side trance. Half God, half beast is edging. Oh no, sorry, he says edgy. The track's called Space Monkey, so yeah. Maudio is given advice that says, need sidechain, bass is ducking the kick. I like it, good piece of techno.
I have noticed that.
Mine's a perfectionist though. Did you hear his Clownfest set? Just beautiful techno, beautiful techno. Bad Badger says what May says. It sounds like a slower version of Jim.
I can see the comparison.
Oh, I haven't done any sharing. Let's do that.
Yeah, it's a monkey.
Well, I'm just going to do a round of sharing because I've been slack on that.
Paniscus.
Paniscus?
Chimpanzee.
Ah. Oh my god, you're classifying the chimpanzee?
That's
wow.
Chimpanzee.
Not a bonobo then, my favourite monkey.
Wow. Chimps that not surprise me.
Oh, what's going on here? I'm surprised you didn't have a 12 monkey sample in there as well.
What was the quote I heard the other day? If you put 200 chimpanzees on a 747 and flew them across the Atlantic, by the time you got to the other end, there'd be very few chimpanzees alive, and the place would be splattered in blood. If you did it with bonobos, it would just be an orgy all the way across.
I like that.
Oh yes. pointed it out to me. I wouldn't have noticed it otherwise, but yeah. Yeah, but completely useless information, that's the thing. The only thing I would say, and this is a purely personal thing,
Yeah.
that really high-pitched that note,
Yeah.
okay, has got very bad memories for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For?
I was in an illegal state of mind, and it wouldn't stop. It had gone on
yeah,
for a long
yeah,
time,
yeah,
and there was a fucking bird outside my window that made that noise, and it drove me completely insane. It's like, what bird makes that noise? I have heard it since. Yeah.
I get where you're coming from. I think
So, sidechain compression is being used. Okay.
Oh, turn it up a bit.
It's it was almost like when the bass was going, the kick lost some of its impact.
Okay.
That's all. And the experts here have told me that it's something to do with sidechain, and I don't understand.
Sidechain just means that wherever you say every time the kick comes in, you pull the bass down a little bit, so the compressor just pulls the bass down when the kick comes in, so they don't fight with each other. I thought that was a nice piece of techno. I'm going to give you like an 8.3 on that one. It was a little slower than my tastes, but going to take nothing away from you. Sean says it's an older track. When did he post it? 2002. My God. Okay, so
I know what you mean about it was slow for your taste, but I could dance to that.
Oh yeah.
That had
tribal groove.
Yes, that was it. It was very tribal.
So yeah, 8.3 I think is fair on that one, Sean. Nice piece of techno. Very nice piece of techno. Could have done with an acid line.
Too much acid, not enough acid. Acid is never satisfied.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so next up, Apertus, whose last track was fucking
Around 1
storming.
in 3 adults in the UK have high blood pressure, but many don't know it, which means they don't realise they could be at risk of serious problems such as strokes or heart attacks.
That's exactly the advert we need on SoundCloud. It's like, isn't it? You know, you're all about to die. Thanks, SoundCloud. What?
I had my blood pressure tested fairly recently.
How'd it go?
It was fine. In the end, the doctor said, "For God's sake, just shut up! Stop chatting! You're making yourself all worked up. Just sit there and relax." And I sort of sat there and relaxed. And she tested it. She said, "Yeah, everything's fine." She said, "But you're just so hyper all the time." So I'm really sorry.
Oh, this is going to bang. Okay, Apertus.
I like Apertus stuff.
Yeah, some of his stuff's really good. Some of it's a little too EDM. We'll see what we got here. Yeah, baby. Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Attitude straight off the bat.
Yeah.
And it had the intro links.
It did. I really like drum and bass, but I just feel that the scene has changed.
Oh, it has.
It's not a very nice scene anymore. Don't feel comfortable in it.
There's nothing wrong. Like I can't pull anything bad out about this tune so far. I mean, I know we're only a minute in, but everything is in place. Go on, do it.
Oh yes. lot going on.
It really has, but it's all in the right place.
Yeah, it works.
I don't usually like the female vocals, but it works. I need your loving. It's what I've got in my head. Go on.
Oh God, do you remember Cherry Bomb?
I know the name. I don't know if I know it by.
The vocals remind me of Cherry Bomb. Oh, so good. Yeah.
Jason Marsh, the vocals soften an otherwise hard, aggressive track, beautifully placed. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Stomper, fucking stomper. I love that noise. Hey?
I don't know, it just jumped.
I'm so sorry, people.
Something happened. You hit the mouse and it jumped.
I did. Yo, Dean Daughters is in the building. How's it going, my friend? Why are you late? Really good track. Track of the night, I think, so far.
It is, yeah. The drops are superb.
Yeah.
And the energy, when it comes back in, you just know that that would be it's a floor filler.
Yeah.
It's a floor filler.
Point two's just joined us and he says, don't tune, and he would know. He is the aficionado of the URL's drum and bass. So much energy going on to us. So much energy. Busy.
It's busy, but the interspacing of the high energy parts and then these slightly more mellow parts
work.
It's really well done.
Yep.
Yeah, it would keep a dance floor boiling. Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, Half God House Beast says track of the night.
Everybody's saying track of the night. Well, not everybody, but
Paul Flanger says needs more bass.
It's difficult for me to say because I'm not listening to it on a big rig.
Yeah. Absolutely beautiful track, Apertus. Would I change anything? Don't think so. Not at all. I think you had energy, flow, juxtaposition of the gnarly track and the good vocals.
Yeah, that's it.
Call and response from the vocals.
The energy doesn't stop when it sort of calms down a bit. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But it just gives you a little bit of breathing space.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's such a full track. Do you know what I mean? There's so much going on, and yet everything seems to work.
Yep.
I'm fusing a little bit here. I'm gushing. I'm gushing.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
No. The only thing I would say, it really ended rapidly.
Yes.
You wouldn't want that if you're a DJ.
Yeah,
it would be nice to have a bit of a warning. You would almost have to have another 20 seconds of breaking it down, just in case the DJ misses it, so he can bring it into the next track. That'd be my only criticism, and it's not a criticism of the actual track. It's just that poor DJ gets stuck. Do you know what I mean? And suddenly that track just finishes.
Yeah, it's not very DJ friendly. So Apertus has just turned up and says, "Cheer, guys! Just got here in time. What good timing!" Absolutely, like we said before your track played, you write some absolutely lovely stuff, and the last track you put in was fucking beautiful, and this one is an extension of that. It was just really nice stuff.
Yeah.
Energy, pace, structure, just got it all going on, mate. So yeah, well done. Okay, next up we have Alien Probe.
I'm going to buy teriyaki sauce. There was no teriyaki sauce. That was a waste of my time and money.
There was no teriyaki sauce.
You know the trick to that, huh? Keep some teriyaki sauce in the fridge.
I went to use some teriyaki seasoning the other day and realised that the thing had run out in 2019.
Okay.
Best from somewhere there.
Yeah.
I'm not using that.
No. It keeps for a long time.
Not that long.
It's stupid. It's
That's good.
about that long and that deep.
Somebody bought me a Jamie Oliver cookbook, and like we've got the main ingredients, but all the spices that you use, it's like you have to have a massive fucking spice rack to be able to. And
I do house clearances.
Yeah.
So I get a lot of spices.
Yeah.
And I have them all. Yeah, to the point where there's hardly any food in my fridge. It's just all condiments and
spices. Yeah. What are we having today? Spice.
Yeah. Let's boil some rice and throw some spice on top.
Oh God! That base is delicious.
Teriyaki sauce.
Yeah, I do like those vocal bass sounds. What?
That was a waste of my time and money.
Very commercial sound, that one, but fits beautifully.
It's a lockdown.
Oh yes. Dude, this is beautiful.
Teriyaki sauce.
Lucy says this might be her track of the night.
That was a waste of my time and money. Teriyaki sauce.
Yeah, I expected the beat to come back in then as well.
Teriyaki sauce. Teriyaki sauce. I'm going to buy teriyaki sauce. That was a waste of my time and money. Teriyaki sauce.
This is Alien Pro Hospital.
Teriyaki sauce. Teriyaki
Yeah,
sauce.
very purchasable. The
I'm
like.
going to buy teriyaki sauce. That was a waste of my time and money. Teriyaki sauce. I'm going to buy teriyaki sauce. Waste my time. Teriyaki sauce. I'm going to buy teriyaki sauce. There was no teriyaki sauce. That was a waste of my time.
No, Jordan, I played it earlier, fella.
It's a lockdown.
Teriyaki sauce.
Catch it on the rewind.
Teriyaki sauce.
Bad Badger says I have to follow this. I'm out. Goodbye, everyone. Don't go anywhere, Bad Badger. Jason Marsh says UK top 40. I agree.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
This is the thing.
It's really good though. Really, really good.
It's good. I would say the vocals were a little bit overused.
It's a lockdown. It's a lockdown.
I prefer.
You know,
The problem with using vocals like that is they sound very. What's the word I'm looking for here? They don't lend themselves to music very well, you know. But he's kind of hammered them in a way that is musical, which is really fucking good. Go on.
it was just the middle bit. There was a bit where there was a lot of that
teriyaki,
vocal. Yeah, that's it. And I was thinking, that's overusing it a little bit, but only a little bit. That's the dog.
Oh, is it?
Going,
yeah, scratching on the floor. What the fudge is going on out there? Yeah, I really like that.
It was really good.
Commercially available product right in your hands. This one really, really is. I could see that going down well on a dance floor. Inspired by my son leaving me a message on the. Oh, is that your son?
He's famous.
That's hilarious. Let's just rewind that back.
Go on then.
I'm going to buy teriyaki sauce. There was no teriyaki sauce. That was a waste of my time and money.
That makes it even more precious and beautiful and just lovely.
Brilliant.
I'm going to give you a 10, mate. I'm going to give you a 10. It's not my thing. It is a very commercial sound, very marketable sound, and it works really, really well. I like the fact that you've used your son's vocals in there. I think that's fucking brilliant. Yeah, going to give you a 10, mate. Rocking little 10. Nicely done, fella. Nicely done. Would I change
that?
Anything?
Was a total waste of my time and money. Was the best bit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
The Boots Beauty Awards are back, where you pick the winners. With categories including New Beauty Stars, Payday Treat, and Boots on a Budget.
Is it me, or does SoundCloud not know its user base?
they haven't got a clue.
Really, like, you know what I mean? Like, tailor something
I've got to
to
say, I mean, I know that artificial intelligence is getting really good these days, but the algorithms
Well, you say
that
that.
all of these people use is
are
utter,
gash.
yeah, utter shash.
Yeah, utter. I agree with Lindsay on this one. Okay, so who is... Oh, Nazmaz. Let's get into it. Another little bit more drum and bass. So we're having a weird jazzy drum and bass night. And don't mind that at all. So, Alien Probe, I hope you are happy with your scoring from this one, because I think you did fucking well.
Yes, excellent.
Oh,
Lovely.
silky, absolutely silky. Yeah, point two, you turned up just at the right time for some drum and bass, mate. You really did. Oh, you said you had to follow that guy, Alien Probe. Oh yeah, and you're next. Oh, got some frickin'. He might be opening next week's show. Oh. This guy's bouncing. We're like a minute in. Point two, get in touch with Nazmaz. I'll give you a link. Like, we're at a 9 already. Like, depending on what you do with the rest of the track as to how far over that 9 you get. The flow is brilliant here. This is just bog standard, next level, fucking awesome. What else do you expect from Nazmaz? Yeah. I love you, like Bad Badger. I can't wait to go up and see you and do a show from your place. But don't hold back on the comments when you're live. You did last time I was up. Here's our breather. DJ Prism has just joined us. How's it going, my friend? I believe you have a track in the thread tonight. Yeah, the mastering is on point on this one. Not yet, DJ Prism. It will be. Oh, it should be. It is beautiful. The whole track is fucking beautiful. Stefan Attic gives it 12 cats. Oh no! DJ Prism says I'm still on my way home. Train was cancelled. Fuck the rail service. We should never have privatised it. Let's not get into that rant. Thanks, Margaret Thatcher. And I've heard they're opening coal mines again in Wales, which is a bit fucking ridiculous.
Yes. Don't get me started.
Yeah, right? TWF. What's TWF, DJ Prism? I'm guessing that's your train network.
But she's still dead.
Unfortunately, she fucked the country up and then died. Right, do you know what gets me is...
Here we go.
Right, yeah, well, no, half God, half peace, so sold us down the river, she did. Yes, she did. And do you know what we did? thanks. We all kind of took it.
But we always do that.
Yeah,
That's what we do.
as humans, it's like, oh yeah. So they're hiking the price up of everything. Shit's getting ridiculous, and we just go, yeah, thanks. Oh, how far up your ass does the dick need to be before you realise you're being fucked? People, we are being fucked over on a national fucking level. It's ridiculous. Or everything's privatised. Gas, electric, trains, buses. We've lost our bus route outside. It's been replaced by something else now. It's ridiculous. And 15-minute cities are on the way, and it's going to get worse. Global warming sucks. Apparently you were saying Libya got washed into the sea by some fucking massive storm.
Two dams burst because of 9 months of rain that happened in
24 hours. One fucking day, people. One fucking day. We've got sand coming over from the Sahara Desert, which is all full of metallic particles and God knows what else. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, but the shareholders are doing really well.
They are, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah.
So it's all right.
It's all right. Really. Yeah. Just as long as we're being fucked over, you cunts. Right, if you want to sample any rant, there's the one to fucking sample, right? 9.5, beautiful fucking track. Actually, no, 9.9. That was a great fucking track. The flow was amazing. It was a tiny touch softer than I like, but the flow was just silky smooth and beautiful.
As a comparison with the Apertus track, I actually liked that one better because it was more high energy.
Yeah.
This one flowed beautifully.
Yeah.
It just wasn't quite as high energy.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's not. I wouldn't say that one was better than the other.
No.
It was just, again, personal preference. I like it slightly more energy. But this has some gorgeous bass sounds in it. And as people said, the Apertus track was slightly lacking in bass.
Yes.
So maybe, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm going to say 9.5 for each.
Yeah, I like it.
But for different reasons.
I like it. I will agree with you. Okay, who is this? Oh, Bad Badger. So apparently Bad Badger is going to run off now because his track has come on and he's very, very nervous. And I understand that. I was very nervous when I put my track on. However, the past couple of tracks that you've been putting in, Bad Badger, have been very good.
Relaxing here at Buick's Lodge.
Breathtaking wildlife, beautiful views over Rushy Lake, and plenty of history.
How do they get it so
wrong? Yeah, like advertise plugins, advertise synthesizers, advertise some
festival.
Yeah, advertise something we might actually want to get in. Fuck's sake. Anyway, here we go with the Hastings Shuffle, work in progress by Bad Badger.
Then again, it could be worse. It could be my age, because then you just get loads of Apertus for things like incontinence pants and Saga cruises,
or Viagra. Okay, well, it's starting off well. You got a good groove going on there, Bad Badger.
Yeah, nice little rumble in the background.
Yeah, I like it. I like my techno, fella. I like my techno. Morgan Juniper is joining in the rant by a little bit late. He says, rise of the far right politics and all that shit. Do you think the Third Reich went anywhere? They just decided that the heavy hand was not the way to do it and that we should introduce these measures slowly so that the people actually want them.
My lips are sealed.
Yeah, let's not go down that road, eh? Let's not go down that road. Yeah, hospital, absolutely. SoundCloud are taking whatever ad revenue they can, and it just waters down the platform as far as I'm concerned. Half God says I get ads for things I've already bought. Doesn't give me much confidence in new tech. Did you see the two AI robots who started talking to each other, and within 10 minutes they decided to start taking, we should take over the world. Okay, this isn't going to go down well, is it?
Yeah, but they're right.
Yeah,
yeah. Probably better for us if they did.
Well, once robots are that advanced that they can start making things, we don't need jobs.
Fault. You started him out on this.
Someone mentioned Thatcher. Who was it?
Don't make eye contact. Don't engage, okay?
Mao, Bad Badger is very, very impressed with your stuff, and you can hear the influences from you in this. I like it. It's a touch slow for my taste, maybe a little bit minimal. But we are literally like 2 minutes in.
DJ Jones is right.
Yeah, absolutely. He says put 2 human persons in a room and they will want to take over the world. I don't want to take over the world. I want to make it nicer for everyone. I don't want everybody to work in 9 out of 5, 5 out of 7 for 40 years for a house that you will never... All right, I'll shut up. I don't want to rule the world. I just want everybody to have a nice slice of so that we're not in pain. That's what I want. I want people to be nicer to each other. Bad Badger says, no shame, I totally love my stuff and aim for that sound myself. You're hitting it with this, Bad Badger, you really are.
I don't know whether this is a work in progress. I would disagree. I like the minimalism of it.
Yeah. Lucy says, a few more elements needed, maybe. Maybe. It's the beginning of the night track. Go on.
If you were listening to this on big rig,
you'd be
hearing a lot more.
Yeah. Well, let's give it a little bit of volume in the studio. Adam Malcolm says, I'm nice, and Half God says, I agree, Mark, love is the answer. It is, but there are so many cunts out there who don't believe in love and have got no concept of what love actually is. They're like status people, you know? They only do things because it's deemed the status thing to do. It's ridiculous. Fuck that off. This is really nice, Bad Badger.
Just by touching it.
Didn't expect that. Little muffled, it sounds like you've got a filter on it. Open up a bit towards the end. Yeah, absolutely, Lucy.
I would have brought that
a lot
section in a bit earlier.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it gives it a completely different feel.
Yeah, absolutely. Almost sounds hard housey, kind of now. Lucy says, I'm listening to the stream on my surround sound system, though I imagine a lot of the elements don't come through fully on YouTube. Absolutely. I mean, it is a very subdued track, but it's really nice. It would get my ass wiggling on a dance floor early on in the night. If you put this on at 4 in the morning, I may not be as inclined to dance. Just bring that in a little bit earlier.
I brought that in halfway through the track rather than in the last quarter.
This tune is all about the opiate epidemic in the USA and Canada. Mundane Monstra says, howdy you all, happy Tuesday, welcome to the show. Listen to Mao, Bad Badger. Mao says, well produced, great levels, needs a bit more bottom end, but love it, 909. I was going to give it licking a 9. It is a tiny touch minimal for my tastes, but it had good groove and the flow was really nice. If you move this down a bit down here though, I think you're onto a winner.
I mean, you hear that machine-like rumble in the background. Yeah, that could be brought up a little bit.
Yeah, I was going to say some of the elements in there could do with lifting up a little bit.
Some of the more subdued sounds are they're too subtle for their own good. They could almost be brought up a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
And yeah, that bit at the end needs to be brought into the middle because it really moves the track along. The first half is minimal, but it's got a nice roll to it. And then suddenly you get that bit at the end where it suddenly goes
and it coalesces into a track.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
But Badger, I hope that if this is a work in progress that you're going to address some of the things that we've maybe said here and then pop it back in either next week or the week after.
That would be beautiful. Lots of new tracks for us to listen to.
There we go, yeah, that one.
Right, one masterpiece of a build-up track. Yes, it is a build-up track.
Yes, I agree.
The problem with build-up tracks is often the best bit is a bit at the end.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm a little bit greedy and would like it to happen halfway through.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with Lindsay on this one. But you know, if you started out with that track, then you could move on to, you know, others and stuff. Anyway,
especially as it gets a bit more lively towards the end.
Yeah, absolutely.
And in that case, I wouldn't change it at all.
There you go. So again, depending on the context of where you use the track, that track works perfectly. If you wanted to put it a little bit later on in the night, then you just need to add a little bit more to it. Anyway, mind manipulation music coming up, a little bit more drum and bass. Drum and bass is strong tonight. Maudio says, awesome track, impressed of your improvements. Listen to Mau. I know that you hold his techno in high regard, and so do I. So yeah, listen to Mau.
What I will say about it though is it was beautifully mixed.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Wonderful clarity and sound separation.
Yeah, just lift them a little. Just lift them a little.
That's it.
Oh, listen to that bass! Oh, Ken, are you on? Is he on? Is he on? I'm sure I've seen his name. Yes, he is. Oops, I didn't mean to tag that.
I really like liquid drum and bass.
Yeah.
And this is beautiful liquid drum and bass.
Vocals work really nicely.
Yeah. It's got a jazzy swing to it, there's no doubt about that. But it's, I don't know.
Nice and predictable. Yeah, it's clean as fuck, isn't it, Dean? Clean as fuck. Would I change anything? Not at the moment. This is fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
I think this might be third track of the night for me, and all drum and bass.
How strange.
I know, right? Is that French?
Em nome do Pai, do Filho.
Yes, Bad Badger. All the time. Unfortunately, like family, families have arguments. Saying nothing more about my fucking day.
Could be Portuguese.
Oh, go on!
Sound system.
Just when you think it can't get any better, he adds an extra element which just lifts it. Dude, this is the best thing you've sent our way. This is fucking lovely. Also, right, this guy's only got 35 subscribers. Can we bump him up a little bit more so we can go live to YouTube?
What?
This is fucking just insanely good.
I'd have been happy if it just carried on like the first bit.
Yeah.
This, just takes it up to another level.
Yeah, literally.
We're on a journey here. We're on a journey.
So yeah, if you could all go over and subscribe to his channel, that'd be amazing. Don't forget you have to watch 3 minutes of a channel, so open the page, watch a video, put it on mute. Once that video is finished, subscribe.
Oh, yeah.
It just keeps getting better and better. Like, this is a 10. This is a flat out 10.
It's so precise.
Isn't it? When did you make this one, Ken? Is it Ken or Kenneth? What do you prefer? 4 of you. Put up 2 hours ago. So I'm guessing you made this quite recently. The light says subbed. Excellent. Well done. Thank you very much, Matt Dobbs. So you are good for something. Oh, good, Ken. Excellent.
O nome de Allah, outros rezam em nome do Pai, do Filho e dos milhões de dólares.
Dude!
Yeah, I mean, that's lovely the way it lifted and then it's gone back to that smoothness.
I have nothing bad to say about this track. I only have good things to say about this track. It is fucking beautiful. Apparently it's a remix.
2002? 2002?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Fuck. Dude, this is epic. That is pinnacle track of the night. I'd like to hear the original, seeing as though it was a remix, to find out what the original sound like.
Portuguese.
Okay.
And it was a spoken word track.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So all the elements, all the
spoken word with the keys only.
Oh, so everything else you added?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, that was beautiful.
Really good job.
Like, oh my god. You said you were gushing earlier? I creamed my pants.
You don't want to know that.
I need to go and change. That song pressed up against my mons pubis and just started rubbing around and just it spoke to me in my ear and went, this is sexy. Dude, that was fucking brutally good. That was fucking brutally good.
Yeah, that was really good. That was really good.
Wow.
That tickled my forebrain.
Literally, right? Everything was in the right place. That was just insanely good. Please, people, go over there and start subscribing to his channel. That was fucking amazing.
You know, we were talking about dopamine earlier.
40 subscribers, 4 people have done it. Go on.
Caused dopamine to be released.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
People who show you new music are important, and that track was important.
Yes.
Oh my god, dude, that was fucking amazing. Yeah, like, I don't know where we go from here. Should we just, like, stop and walk off? Apparently, we're going to go into some side trance.
Yes!
No! Paul Flanger, you're up next. Paul writes some absolutely gorgeous side trance, so, you know.
Around 1 in 3 adults in the UK have high blood pressure, but many don't know it, which means they don't
Festivals. Plugins, synthesizers, motorbikes, you know, fast cars. You know, this is like, honestly, SoundCloud, you've got it so fucking wrong. Oh, it is psytrance. Look, psytrance, the side of the trance.
Go on then.
How long is the track? Oh, it's only 5 minutes.
Go on, kick it in the guts. Let's have a listen.
Oh, chiptune. Honestly, Paul's production level is amazing. It's just awesome. Side trance for life, innit? Get it tattooed on your belly and penis fun. I don't think I'm gonna like this. Those organic noises, drip noises in the background. Lovely. No, I don't like it, but lovely.
It's quite minimal for psytrance, isn't it?
Yeah, there's not a lot going on in that. Well, we have got 4 minutes left to go, so...
Oh, yeah. But...
Quirky as fuck, mate. Quirky as fuck.
See, this is your normal psytrance. No. This is clever.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But like Paul's flow, Paul's production style, Paul's journeys, Paul's sound selection, they're always on point, but they're always bloody psytrance. Vocals work really well.
Yeah. The problem with psytrance is often it can be very cookie cutter.
Yes.
You know
Yeah.
Just stamped out there.
Yeah.
you listen, you go in, 3 hours later you go back in, you think, is this the same track? Yeah.
That's the problem.
You wouldn't with this.
No, that's the problem I have with Tribe of Frog. Beautiful night, the decor's amazing, but literally, you could go in, come back 3 hours later, and it's still the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
Mr. Chris says cider trance. Cider I up, love! That's if the Wurzels did cider trance, and that I'd like to see.
Oh God, thank you for putting that image in my head. It's a not. Okay.
It's all there. It's all there.
Oh yeah.
DJ Prism says it's too weird. I don't like it, but I can hear the quality in the production. That's exactly what I said beforehand. Misha K says, oh, it's Paul. It's a friend from Berlin. Yes, indeed it is. Yeah, blends hard, pulsating basses, sometimes referred to as laser clicks, with the East melodies typical for Indian Goa trance from 96-97. Tracks are usually 145 to 155 BPM, says DJ Jones, and I wouldn't like any of that.
You don't like
side trance? No, I don't like. No.
You don't like Eastern melodies?
No.
I really like.
Sometimes they work.
Scale.
Kazan 383 did it really fucking well.
Yes, he
really
did.
fucking well.
Yes, yeah.
Touch Circles just turned up. I know you have a track in the thread this evening. Whether we'll get to it tonight or not, I don't know.
This has got a playful edge to it.
Very.
If I'm going to have criticism, that little high-pitched vocal is getting on my nerve a little bit now.
Okay. I get it. It works, and it's rhythmical, which is really nice. Hands in the air. 2, 3, 4. Like big build-ups and disappointing drops. We like big build-ups and disappointing drops. I'll let you mark this one because it's side trance. Big fight at the end there, Paul. At least it wasn't elephant noises.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, look at the smile on your face. Go for it.
Okay. Playful.
Yep, very.
Clever.
Yep, very.
Beautifully produced.
Yep, very.
Slightly irritating by the end with that little high-pitched vocal. There was too much of it.
Agreed.
Right, the breakdown in the middle.
Yep.
At the end of the breakdown, there was a really nice synth. It was just a single arpeggio. It just played once, and it almost had a wash to it, almost like a pad sound. But I don't know. And then it never came back. And I was hoping that the
would evolve.
High-pitched vocal was going to be replaced by that synth wash, and that would have changed the nature of the track. Then you could have, literally you could have had a bit of that and then brought back that high-pitched vocal, but it never came back, and the high-pitched vocal carried on, and by the end of it, I was like, just a little bit. It was beginning to grate on me because it's a deliberately discordant high-pitched vocal compared to the
rest of the track.
What's the word? Almost xylophone sound that the synth was making.
Yeah.
It's completely discordant from that, which sounds great at first because it's deliberately discordant. Then after a while, you're beginning to twitch a little bit. That's my criticism of it. But having said that, it was a really well produced and playful track. So what can I say?
That twitch that you were, I felt that about 4 bars in.
Okay.
It's side trance, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is side trance for me. 34 second longs.
Long build build-ups and disappointing drops. We like
this is psytrance for me.
And disappointing drops. We like long build-ups 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 and disappointing drops.
Do you know what I mean? That's just psytrance all over for me. Go on.
Yes, I don't like disappointing drops.
No, I don't like disappointing drops.
Which is why I like a particular style of Psy, which I call
Forest.
Warehouse Psy.
Yeah.
Warehouse Psy has got a dirty edge to it.
Yep.
It's urban Psy.
Yep.
It's, if you, to be honest, it's close to techno.
Yep.
But it's got all the psytrance elements in it.
Yeah. I totally agree with you.
But that's a personal taste. That's the type of psytrance I really like.
I agree.
And yes, I agree that a lot of psytrance has got really long build-ups and disappointing drops.
And the problem is, it just goes back into the stuff that you've left in the mix, and it's like, drive me nuts.
You need to put another element in there. After the drop needs, big long build-up, and then it needs to change slightly.
Yeah.
And that needs to be a noticeable change. Which is why when that synth note came in, that little synth arpeggio,
You were
that simple
hoping
one, I was thinking, yay.
Did you hear that? When the kit came out, everything rose up. Let me just rewind that back.
All right.
There it is. Raise?
Weird.
Yeah, that's a compression issue.
Okay.
Something's bringing that whole thing down.
Spiral Tribe, yeah.
Yes, it definitely is a sausage, Mr. Chris.
And again, I mean, I say that's my favourite sort of psytrance. When I go to psytrance do's, I dance the whole weekend.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's just that sometimes I'm dancing and I'm thinking this is more of an endurance test.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying myself. I'm enjoying the dance, but do you know what I mean? It's a bit... I'm going to keep going in the hope that it livens up a little bit.
Yeah, no, I get it.
It does, and I'm like, yay! And then something else comes on, and I'm like, yeah.
Well, when I go to psytrance events, I kind of sit in the corner and go...
It's dropped again.
Yeah.
There's a compression issue.
There's a compression issue going on here. It's a fun track, but there is some sort of compression going on here. Did I have a cigarette? I swear I did. Yeah, I did.
I've had about 20. This is something I've noticed. When I'm here and when I'm driving, I chain smoke.
Yeah.
When I'm working,
music, I chain smoke.
When I'm working, I don't.
Yeah, it's weird, right? See, Mice says the same. Bassline disappeared at the end of it. Too much compression.
Yeah. So that's a mix problem.
Yes.
Yeah. And God, it is very flat, isn't it? The trace.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a sausage. We're just going to get this the entire way through, I think. But David Johnson, right, okay, so he says, isn't EDM that has the long build-ups and disappointing drops the commercial pop electro house that Steve Aoki plays? Psytrance has more of a plod and 1 million bleeps and effects. It does.
Squirty flip-flops.
Yeah. It does, but like they'll have the break and it will be going dugga-da, 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 and then the break will come in and it'll be going whoosh, and then it'll go back to dugga-da, 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 and that, you know, it's a long build-up and a really disappointing exit at the end.
It always surprises me that there's a particular style of psytrance called full on.
Okay.
I wouldn't describe it as full on.
No.
It's endless, but it's not full on.
Full on to me is 170 BPM with just. That's full on. The light says Darren Cole needs to lay some bagpipes down on this ASAP.
Feels like it's been made on one box.
Yeah, I could agree with that definition.
More elements needed.
Yeah, it is, DJ Jones. The build-up in that spoken word thing resembles that of EDM. Yeah, it does, but I was just using that to illustrate my point for side trance. For me, that's what it does. It's like I've got headphones on at the moment.
Yeah, it's a long track. Ah, there we go, something's happening.
We're not going to get a break, though.
No.
Oh, actually, this might be it. But, you see, we're in a break, and it's still the same level as everything else. The kick's going to come back in a minute, and that sausage is still going to be the same size.
Okay.
It works now.
Yeah, now it works. You've got a bit of groove going on.
Yep.
Okay, that first, what is it, nearly half the track was too long.
Yeah. It's an 8-minute track.
Yeah, it needed to be a quarter of the track.
Yeah,
and then go into this groove.
I agree.
Otherwise, you just think it's going to be the same all the way through.
Darren Cole says great track. It is. It tidy touch short. It'd be bang on point. Let's see what he does with the ass end of the 4 minutes that he's got.
I don't know about dumping the first half. Just make it a lot shorter.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. No. Don't dump it. Just chop a bit off.
Jason was saying.
Oh right.
But I don't dump it.
Yeah. No. Don't dump it. Just shorten it a little bit.
Yeah. This end bit is so much better. I still wouldn't mind a few more elements in there.
I agree. I get the feeling we're going to get a little fatigued by the end. 8 minutes is a long fucking
time. It's a long track.
And it's like the last track you put in was phenomenal. Really good techno. This is more bouncy, playful,
and a little bit tedious.
Yeah,
just a little bit.
See, Jason March. Sorry, I'm off to the bar. Drink anyone? Hey, I'll take a lemonade, please.
Yeah.
Go on.
The synth melody.
Yeah. Rolling over and over. Open the filter.
Yeah, I was going to say, open the filter.
Yeah.
Take it right out, then back it open again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. The track's really playful, but the synth line is just there, you know.
And yeah, as DJ Prism says, a bit of dirty distortion wouldn't hurt either.
Absolutely.
Anything to that synth line
to make it different.
Variation.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you. Half God, half beast says I'm bored now. I know, and we've still got 2 minutes left.
I mean, Point 2 says some kind of hook or vocal would work, but you could also do it with that synth line. You could just play with it.
Yeah,
it's
totally.
Relentless.
Chop it up a little bit. Glitch it a little bit.
Anything.
Yes, Jason, absolutely. It's an idea. It's a very good idea. Shorten it and add some fun. I agree.
Yes.
Let's just tell him. Touch long. And what do we say for repetitive that we don't want to say for
I would say the synth line needs some filtering and maybe some distortion. Male? Male.
Yeah. Thank you.
Right.
Let's leave it at that. Give him kisses as well, so we know we love him.
Yeah.
Mute button engaged.
Yeah, I hate being critical as well.
Yeah.
But I like to be positively critical.
The bass for the track is good. It
needs a filter bank.
Who doesn't need a filter bank?
But that synth line is being produced on a synth.
Yeah.
There's a filter on that synth.
Yeah.
Twist the knobs.
Yeah, twist the knobs. Twist the knobs. Yes. The light says burning that synth line into your brain. It really is. Oof, I think we're going to be glad when this one's over.
And yeah, if there was a massive breakdown in the middle, would help as well.
Also, there might be some compression issues going on. So, although we like what you've got, we think there's definite room for improvement.
It's always the same. you've got a relentless track, you need to add some variation.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's a sausage, as you say.
It is a sausage.
Actually, it's more of a cigarette than a sausage.
Literally, right? It's just straight, you know?
Who was it who used to produce those big ones that started off like that and just got bigger and bigger? Yente.
Yente, yeah. Thankfully, he's not doing that anymore, thank God. Okay.
I mean, I'd like to hear it again with loads of variation on that synth.
Yeah. Open the filter up, stick some distortion on it, put a delay line on it as well.
Open the filter up and close it right down.
Down again, yeah. And then pull all the elements out when you close it down as well, you know, drag the kick out of it, drag everything else out of it, and then open it up, you know, put some drum rolls in there, you know?
Yeah, if there was a little fill
before
it brought it back in again, then it would give you that. You know what
totally,
I mean?
absolutely.
You know how it goes.
Okay, so it looks like we've got a DJ Prism track with our man Fanatic 12,000. They stole electro. Yeah, Half God says some LFO usage as well, absolutely. Give us a kick. Jonathan Arcross says, yeah, I like the elements. Yeah, so do we. We just thought the track was a little bit too long and it could have been opened up a bit more.
You need to have some fun twiddling knobs.
Oh, he loves me twiddling an knob, I do.
I know, sometimes to excess.
Oh, hello. Did not expect that. Oh, hello. Point 2 says I can picture Prism bad dancing to this. The bass is savage. Is it electro? It feels almost drum and bass to me.
It's not drum and bass, but it's got a little bit of a shuffle on it, but it's not drum and bass.
DJ Prism, we need to see you bad dancing like a good one. So take a video of yourself dancing to this and slap
Bad dancing or dad dancing?
Bad dancing. I mean, dad dancing works. Yeah, like dad dancing is kind of my dancing. Electro jungle fusion works. Okay, so we're inside the last half hour of the show because Lindsay does have to get back to her own residence, which is a good 40 minutes away.
It is. Yeah, now it's going into jungle.
Half God Half B says, I can dad dance even though I'm not a dad. I think it's within all of us once you get past a certain age. Lovely little pregnant pause there. Lovely little pregnant pause.
They work really well.
Perfectly predictable, absolutely beautiful. Didn't expect it to come back in like that. I'm going to turn it up a bit. Very fucking good. Just enough incidentals to keep it moving along and not be boring at all.
But not so many that they become fatiguing.
Yeah, absolutely. Just Mars gives it an 8.6. I'm going to probably rock up a little bit further than that and give it an 808. Actually, fuck it, I'm going to give it a 9. Deserves a 9. Yenti says 4 fucking 20k bouncy kittens. God Half Beast was doing some dab dancing at 808 State and left field the other week. I'd like to see left field. Don't know if I want to pay the money for the tickets.
See them.
Yeah? Really? Oh. I know someone who went to see him and literally the whole place was full of grey-haired people, which isn't surprising. An 8.7. That was lovely. That was absolutely lovely. Flat out 9. Yeah, I'd only reiterate what I was saying through the thing. Enough incidentals to make it interesting. Not too many to make it jarring. Bass was lovely. The breaks were beautiful.
The only thing I would say is the slow it right down to nothing and then bring it back in was a bit
jarring.
Jarring.
Yeah,
That's it. I'm not saying it wasn't necessary, but I wasn't expecting it. It was almost like it was a bit contrived.
Oh, good word. DJ Prism gives it a 10 out of 10. Well, you would, and you can't mark your own tracks. That's illegal shit, my friend. Illegal shit.
It's almost like the track didn't need that slow down.
Oh, so we're ending with an Alan Kent tonight. We've got about 5 tracks left, and it is Mr. Matt Dobbington, who is responsible for Granny's Fanny. Cunt. That's literally all I can say about that track. Like, I had it in my head for days. I was humming it around, like, everywhere. Anyway, let's see what you got for us tonight. No problem. Sounds like the light is doing his best to be 9 Inch Nails at the moment.
Then you got a picture of a volcano, which is always a plus.
Linz went all the way to Iceland to see a volcano that didn't erupt. Yeah. Dobbers, you better be singing on this one, mate. I'll be disappointed if you're not. There we go. Good. Good man. Good man. Good man. No, Ben, not at all. Where? You didn't get skimmed. We're not even 21 tracks in yet. How did you get skimmed? Where did you get skipped? You're 21 in the thread, are you? Did you put it in the right fucking thread? No, we're only at 16. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Well, you're not 21 in the queue. Anyone I can think is this one. No, Ben wouldn't put in the SoundCloud track. No? You're not there, Ben. How can you have got skipped if we haven't even gotten there yet?
This has got a steam train feel to it.
There, you fanny! You haven't been skipped! Honestly, calm the fuck down, people! You did not get skipped. We're not there yet. Yeah, before Alan Kent, who I said would be the last track. Calm down, you stoner.
Just give it up.
Do you agree? It's got a steam train feel to it.
Sorry, yeah, sorry, I was moaning at bed. The track's a little bit weaker than I expected.
It's slightly different from the stuff he often does.
Yeah.
It's got less emotion to it.
Yeah.
And more drive. God, I love volcanoes.
Yeah, absolutely. Touch circle. Daddy, are we there yet? Philip, Polyphonic Paul says needy. You've no idea how needy Ben is. You've no idea how needy Ben is. The track could do with a bit more oomph, Matt. Oh, is that it? Matt, no.
Yeah, that's it.
That was over too quickly. Yeah, the track could do with a little bit more punch for me. Still liked it a lot. Going to give you an 8.9 on it. Not the best track that you've put in our way, but I really liked it, Matt. I really, really like the stuff you do. Go on.
It's got volcanoes. It gets 10 for me.
That's how you win Lindsay over. Just put volcanoes in the
volcanoes,
the thing and you're there.
Hawkwind, Motorhead. Do you know what I mean? Motorbikes.
Yeah, no, I liked it. I know what Matt's capable of, and like I say, his Clownfest set was just fucking amazing.
It's different. It had a lot more of that steam train.
Bring that steam train up a bit more.
I don't know.
Bring it up a bit more. Give it a little bit more edge.
Yeah, maybe.
Track needed some chord
I
changes.
did miss the first half of it, so you know.
Yeah,
so
that's
maybe
true.
I would have, been a little bit less. I would have been more bored with it if I'd heard the whole thing, maybe.
Yeah,
but as it was, I only heard,
I thought it was okay, but I know Matt Dobbs can do better.
Sorry, half god, half beast. I'm already taken.
Okay, Arjang up next. Marijuana.
I do like a bit of a chunky guitar.
Vocals are too loud.
They're not too loud.
Go on.
EQ needs to be done.
Okay.
The vocals have got a lot of frequencies that are interfering with the guitar sound. You need to do an EQ, look at where the peaks are, and cut one or the other down where the vocals come in.
That comment in the comment section, Bad Badger. Oh, get like that. Polyphonic? No, Polyphonic Paul says great tune. Bit of a weak beat though. Agreed, Lynn's vocals too muddy mixed. Well, Arshang's got a really bassy voice, so and he's kind of edging it in that low bassy.
Bit of EQ would clean it up. And I tell you what it needs to drive the
Go on.
Percussion on.
Go on.
Needs a hi-hat.
Yeah, some
needs
some rhythmical.
You know what I mean? It's called rock, and I suppose it's stoner rock, and stoner rock is actually quite popular. Turgid.
Good word.
A little magic.
Nah.
Through my fingers as
well, he got all emotional then. It cut the vocals up, and it didn't interfere with the guitaring.
Can you see where it's hitting? And then when the vocals come in, it just whacks it right up. Yeah.
this was cleaned up, it would be a completely different track.
Yeah. Don't want to mark it in its current state. I kind of agree. I mean,
shoegaze. Yeah, it could be shoegaze. It could be shoegaze. But it's a little bit
Too
more
rocky.
lively than shoegaze.
Yeah,
right. Here's my criticism.
Go.
Okay. First of all, it needs EQ to separate the vocals from the guitar sound. They're actually interfering with each other in terms of frequency.
Agreed.
The snare drum needs to be tighter. It needs to cut through that mix. So
I didn't hear a snare.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah. You're right.
That snare drum. It's going, and it should be going. It should be a really intense click, and that would drive the track along a bit. And it needs hi-hat in the back going.
And then some rides a little bit later on, just to move the track on a little bit more. As it is, it's a nice jam.
I know it's a proper bit of stoner rock.
Yeah.
It just needs a bit of mixing.
Yeah.
And then it'll be much better.
Somebody said that as well. Yeah. If it cleaned up a bit. I can't believe none of us have a chance with the Lins now. That's awful. I might unsubscribe. Good God!
So sorry.
Good God. RJ says, I'll work it out. We know you will, fella. Like I say, the stuff that you're producing with the Lords of Sound is coming on a fucking treat at the moment. Please take what we've said with how it's intended, just to make your track sparkle that little bit more.
Having said that,
I did like
grungy stoner rock.
Yeah.
Does it need to sparkle? I'm not so sure. Maybe that's exactly the intent.
Look, Ben's track is one track away. Look, Ben's track is one track away. Look, Ben, your track is one track. Yenti, you're up next. Oh. Well, this is not... Oh, it is. I thought we were going to get a thingy.
You're telling me that... Yeti's track sounds like... Oh, it's got Vila on it! Anything that's got Vila on it, as far as I'm concerned, gets a 10.
Who's Vila?
You've never heard Vila?
I haven't, no.
Voice like an angel.
Okay.
Right, before I go tonight, okay, when the show's finished, I'm going to play you
some Vila.
The best
I'm happy
that
for
Vila
this.
does.
Ben says I'm stoned right now. What are you saying?
Just listen to her voice.
Ben, your track is one track away. We've just got to get this one out of the way, and then your track is next.
He interrupted Vila to do this.
I did.
Are you satisfied?
Yeah, it's definitely a D&B day.
Hear that voice?
No, I don't know Vila. Is it drum and bass artist?
She's a vocalist. She does lots of things. She does a lot of drum and bass.
Okay. Time for change those. I always feel like I have missed out by not putting a track in when Lindsay is on, and she never likes mine, and I love it. I don't like that second kick. It sounds flappy.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. It sounds like you've got some sort of delay on there. It just makes it sound floppy. Taser party, taser party. Yeah, I'm not keen on that flappy kick.
Yeah, the beats
out of sync, says DJ Prism.
There's something weird going out.
It sounds like there's a kick, a second kick, just like a quarter of a bar after it should be.
Let me just listen to it a second.
Yeah. Sounds overswung, absolutely. Too many drums, says Lucy H. There we go. It's better now.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go back and play that flappy track? It's just, there's too much going on.
Yeah. Right.
And it comes back in really nicely.
Yeah. Clean as anything.
Yeah, ditch those flappy drums, the NT. Jason Marsh says, sounds like a DJ learning to mix. You mean galloping horses? There they are again. Lindsay is a guru of what we need to hear. Plus, she is just generally awesome. Don't get jealous, Mark. I am. Like, you have no idea how nice it is when I receive that text on a Monday when Lindsay says, do you need a co-host this week? And I'm like, yes, I fucking do!
Look, everybody puts so much work into these. I would be doing a disservice if I didn't listen as carefully as I can.
Yeah, the bits without the flappy drums are really good. Yeah, but the flappy drums just make it sound like it's kind of tripping over itself.
And Modios has said there's something's out. Okay, right. There's 3 different lines going on, 3 different synth lines, and they're all there's 2 synth lines and there's the vocals, and they're all slightly discordant.
From each other.
If one of them was discordant, that would be fine.
Yeah.
But the vocals and the 2 synth lines are all slightly discordant with each other.
Yeah.
So you've got that, and you've got the drum flappiness.
Yeah.
And they actually take away from what would otherwise be a really
good track. Absolutely. Jason Marsh has hit it on the head. He says 6, clean it up, resubmit it. I'm going with that. And yeah, so like the rest of the track we really like, but those flappy little bits just really, really pulled it down for you, Yanti.
And if anybody wants to listen to the absolute best Vila track ever, Ghost Assassin.
Ooh, okay. So we will be listening to that after the show,
I'll be
I am
playing
sure.
that afterwards.
Ben. Oh, okay. Right. Do you know whose track's next?
Benjamin's?
It might be Benjamin's. Yeah, I think it is Benjamin's.
Oh, good.
Yeah, oh, good. Oh, good. Benjamin, your track
is next.
There we go. Should we roll VT, Errol?
What's going on?
It's Ben. Ben needs some sort of sequencer just to lock everything down.
Comedy is subjective. Isn't that what they say?
Benjamin likes goofy.
Yes, he does.
This is so much. You decide what's right or wrong. The same way that you decide what's funny.
Dylan knows about Ghost Assassin.
Well, he would. He used the artist, didn't it? So I shall listen to it later.
Yes, I will force you to. What is going on? Benjamin is going.
Yes, absolutely. Bentertainment. Not Ben Entertainment,
Right.
Bentertainment.
You know, we listened to those 2 quirky tracks
Comedy
earlier.
is subjective.
This would fit.
Yeah, with those, absolutely.
Yeah.
All of you, the system that knows so much, you decide what's right or wrong. The same way that you decide what's funny or not.
Oh, Benjamin, you really do like to fuck with our heads, don't you?
Yeah, really. Like, on a scale of 1 to crazy, where'd you mark this? Slightly insane? Unhinged. Schizophrenic. Yes, thank you, Bad Badger. I love that little bit of everything gets equal attention there. This is the nearest thing to John Pill that exists these days. Thank you.
That's not the first time I've heard that.
Yeah, that's not the first time. It's been a while since anybody said that. Ben, once you get a sequencer, you're going to be unstoppable, but you need a fucking sequencer.
Comedy is subjective, Murray. Isn't that what they say?
Ben's not the same.
All of you, the system that knows so much, you decide what's right or wrong. The same way that you decide what's funny or not.
Is this Ben's track?
Yeah.
Is this Ben's track? Is it? This is Ben's track. Step sequencing does indeed rule.
Build up and disappointing.
Comedy is subjective, Murray. Isn't that what they say?
Where's the sample from, Ben? I know it.
The system that knows so much, you decide what's right or wrong. The same way that you decide what's funny or not.
Go on, then.
It was compelling. I was forced by itself to listen.
Yes.
But wow.
Mm-hmm. Ben, when you get a sequencer, you're going to be fucking amazing. You have a very cassette boy-esque style to you at the moment, but you need loops, and you need them, you know, to have some sort of rhythmical, you know.
Because there was like 3 major elements playing there.
Yeah.
Okay. If 2 of them actually followed some form of rhythmic pattern or were linked together in some way, it would work better for me.
Yep.
Even I don't even know what to suggest. Which one would be the one? But 2 of them need to be joined together, and then the third one needs to be out of sync.
Yeah.
So then you can latch onto those 2, and then occasionally get glitched out by the other one.
Yeah.
But with 3 of them running at the same time, you get the twitch.
So yeah, there's some Ben
You
entertainment.
enjoyed that, didn't you, Ben?
Ben always enjoys himself. You know, was that Ben's track?
Yeah, that's Ben's
What was
track.
that Ben's track? Was it? Was that Ben's track?
Yeah, funnily enough, that was Ben's track.
That was Ben's track. Well, I never. I think we've taken the piss enough now, haven't we? Okay, so we are going to end on this one. Alan Kent, I can't wait to hear it. Powerhouse within the community.
Whew. So that's 3 really weird tracks tonight.
Really weird tracks. Oh, what is this?
It would be fun to get somebody who likes really ordinary EDM and force them to listen to those 3 tracks one after the other.
Yeah. And watch them have a breakdown.
Just watch the eyes pointing in different directions, you know, sort of Marty Feldman style by the end of it, you know?
In a heap on the floor. What the hell? When I'm cleaning windows.
Know my name. Does it matter that?
Why am I not subscribed to Alan Kent's thingy? Why have I been signed out of YouTube? What the fuck?
The thing is, Ben's each individual track is actually leveled beautifully. In terms of the mix, it's just right. But the rhythm is just so twisted.
Yeah, this is the problem. The sequencer is needed, Ben.
Yeah.
I'll hold you in my arms, and darling, I will promise you this. That
Remember, I'm a drummer, so I'm obsessed with precise rhythm. Science.
Trust the science, innit?
Yeah. This is remarkably nice to finish on.
Yeah, right?
Broken, but you're beautiful.
I'm getting all kinds of influences from somewhere else. This reminds me of something else.
Drag my heart down into the dirt, 'cause love ain't real until it hurts. Swallow your
Ollie G says, well, I guess that's one of the strangest URLs I've watched yet, but still some pretty cool tunes. Always.
No, we've had Stranger.
Yeah, we've had Stranger. Remember when Atari used to start putting stuff in? Jesus Christ, man. We were like, I don't know what to do with that.
carried by 6. I'll hold you in my arms.
This is massively commercial, isn't it?
Yes.
It would be.
Why has he not got a record deal,
I have no idea.
I'm hoping it's going to get a little bit in a minute.
Yes, broken can be beautiful. Broken, but you're beautiful. Broken, but you're beautiful. Judged by 12.
That was where I was hoping it was going to kick off.
Broken, but we're beautiful. Broken, but we're beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Judged by 12. Carried by
The broken are the more evolved. Rejoice.
broken, but we're beautiful. Judged by 12. Carried by
Hello, Pudge. You've been fed, so that's not what you want. Go on, let's show you to the people. I'm a kitty cat. This is Princess Pudge. She won't stay up here long.
No. Camera shy.
Just touch shy, you know. Don't touch me, old, you know. And you stroke her for about 3 minutes, and she's like, that's enough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 10 just for the lyrics. Go on.
top notch.
Yeah, top notch. Alan Kent always produces top notch stuff. I was kind of hoping it was going to get a little bit more rocky and distorted towards the end of it.
You know how you feel about psytrance?
Yeah.
This is how I feel about that sort of music.
Oh, okay.
That was superb.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Again, I would never listen to that sort of music, but having listened to it, that was brilliantly done.
Okay, so 5 tracks left to go. We have done 22 tracks this thread. If you would like to put a track in for next show, please feel free to do that. We have come to the end of the show.
And surprisingly, my arse is not as sore as it usually is.
No, you've got a proper cushion on it now.
Yeah.
Like a proper cushion. not yeah, I know, right? It really does, doesn't it? Okay, so there's not much left to say, but give Lindsay a big round of applause for being here.
Yeah.
We appreciate Lindsay being here more than you know, Lindsay.
I always enjoy it when I come. It's just, I just can't come as often as I'd like.
I totally understand that. There were requests for Jim, so I'll see if Jim is available for one very, very soon. And I know that Unhinged Filth wants to come in as well. So there are co-hosts coming.
Yeah, and Ollie didn't show his face in this one either.
That's because he put a post up in the group and I declined it. And he was like, "Oi!" And I'm like, "Well, what promo have you done for Clownfest or the URL these days?" And he kind of shut up.
Okay, it's just that I really want to sort of slag him off.
Oh, well, we can slag him off. Ollie, you're a cunt.
Because he wished for this rain.
I wished for this rain!
Yeah, but I didn't.
Oh, no, you've got a bike, haven't you?
I wanted to ride my motorbike, and every time I get my bike out, the heavens open. Every bloody time. It's infuriating.
No, I get it.
And then, when I've got loads and loads of commitments, and there's no chance of riding
Hot and sunny.
Lovely dry road. Everybody's riding their bikes all over the place, and I'm busy. And then it's like, I've got a free evening. I can go.
No.
Bastards!
I'm not going to moan too much about the weather, but it has been too fucking hot the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's lovely on a bike when it's hot. The one time I actually got out, I was riding without gloves. It was great.
Wow.
It's lovely. Really, really nice.
Full leathers, no gloves.
Leather jacket.
Close enough.
Combat's leather jacket, trainers, you know. I used to ride my bike around in sort of Daisy Dukes and a vest top, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And flip-flops.
Please do not fucking come off the bike at that point.
You don't go fast when you're like that.
Yeah, that's
true. You just cruise around looking cool.
Matt wants to know if you're going to come to Super Booth 24.
I doubt it.
Oh.
But to be honest, because it's a bit sort of beyond me. It's, Super Booth is lots of twiddling, and I don't really do twiddling. I do hitting things.
The Clown Army may have a booth at Super Booth. I am working on this. Don't tell too many
maybe
people.
Different then. We'll see.
So yeah, that's a possibility. Yellub, you're proper late to the party, fella. Proper late to the party. And Yellub, I do have to send out the circuit to Bad Badger this week, so maybe you'll get your CDs, and I'll probably pop a T-shirt in there for you as well, because you've been waiting like over a year. Right, we've come to the end of the show. If you want to put a track in for next week's show, that'd be amazing. It probably will be just me here screaming bigger kick drum and acid line at you. I think I'm going to leave you tonight. I was going to leave you with some Fireflake, but I'm going to leave you with my track, because hell, why not?
Yeah, why not? Push, yeah.
And people seem to want me to remix it and stuff.
It's nice to blow your own trumpet, because you're the one who knows the tune.
Exactly. So, yeah, thank you all for being here this evening. Please join me again next week when we do this all over again, probably for longer.
Your submissions are always appreciated.
And needed. Your submissions are needed. In fact, everybody's submission is needed.
Including Benjamin.
Yes, including Benjamin. So, Ben, if you got one for next week, fucking chuck it in.
Yes.
It's always a great show when Lindsay comes on, because she's more articulate with her words than I am.
Yeah, but your sort of vocabulary is kick drum and speed it up a bit.
And then rant about politics and the fact that Thatcher's a git.
Why do you do these things?
You mentioned Thatcher. You brought this one on.
But by that time, you were already on a roll.
Yeah, this is true. I was already poked. Don't poke him. Quick, stuff 50p up his butt and push A12. Thatcher. Oh my God, Thatcher. Oh, and the miners striking. Life sucks. Fuck you all. That's literally how it goes, right? All right, we're off.
Thanks, guys.
I'm going to leave you with my track, and we'll see you next week. Have a fun week until then, and see you all later, Clown Army.
They keep calling us the Horde. Miss Patricia and I, we really We're all struggling. They have to admit that. We're all struggling. The broken are the more